Time travel. Hello. Welcome. It's our Thursday. Time to read a screenplay. I've got a PDF pulled up right here. Hi, I'm Sherwin. Welcome to 3-Page Thursday. I'm so glad you're here. And why the time travel is because this isn't live. Isn't it funny? Like the very moment you decide to fast, somebody shows up with donuts. Yeah, totally. Gonna have dry January. Somebody shows up with champagne. Somebody says, oh, we'll do live every Thursday for the first half of the year. And the next thing you know, 2 weeks ago, I had to travel. And when I was getting back on Thursday, and I was just wiped out. And guess what? I'm traveling. And I will be getting back late on Thursday, but I missed the whole chance to honor my word and be live 7 p.m. Mountain Standard. That's Arizona. You know we don't change. I never know what time it is in other places. We don't do that. Not in the desert. So welcome. I predict that when the Oscar nominations are announced, I highly suspect today's script reading, Oppenheimer, will be nominated. I suspect Oppenheimer will be nominated for Best Screenplay, Best Film. I don't know, maybe Best Actor, maybe Best Director. And I want to add one more. I think Oppenheimer will be nominated for an Academy Award for Best Sound. When I was watching it in the theater, I didn't like that I was watching this beautiful historical science show and then graphic sex scene. I'm sitting with grandma and my teenage son. Yeah. I predict Oppenheimer Academy Award winner. This script. Now this is based on a book, American Prometheus. When I think of Prometheus, I think of my beloved xenomorph. Colonel Jack O'Neill just came in. He just entered. Don't you know it? The minute I start doing or talking or something, all the animals are like, you're talking. You must be talking to us. Let's get started. I brought my glasses, and please, glass wearers, here. Hi, how are you? Can you see the glare and the reflection? I guess it doesn't matter. And you know what's funny? I do need them. I don't like wearing them because when they're on my face, they're too close to my eyes. This has nothing to do with 3-Page Thursday. And we're so chatty. Who's we? I don't know. This script, I have it on my laptop. I'm going to prop it up here. Come on over a skosh so we can read it. It's propped up on the couch. Gadget, written by 198 pages. Gadget is the name of the script. The film is Oppenheimer, but you know, bada boom, bada bing. Things happen from the pitch to production. Gadget, written by Christopher Nolan, based on the novel American Prometheus, the triumphant tragedy of J. Robert Oppenheimer by Kai Bird and Martin J. Sherwin. Copyright 22, Syncope. Now, let's go in. I am reading the April 2023 version of the script. It says final shooting script. Ready? Action. A vast sphere of fire. The fire of 1,000 suns slowly eats the nighttime desert. A line of black type appears. Prometheus stole fire from the gods and gave it to man, and the sound of dozens of feet stamping rhythmically. For this, he was chained to a rock and tortured for eternity. Roiling plasma expands, and the sound of stamping grows oppressive. The stamping faster and faster over a face, gaunt tense, eyes tightly shut. The face shudders. The sound ceases as my eyes open, staring into the camera. Peer into my soul. J. Robert Oppenheimer, aged 50, close-cropped graying hair. The gentle sounds of bureaucracy. Supertitle 1. Vision. Voiceover off-screen. Dr. Oppenheimer, as we begin, I believe that you have a statement to read into the record. I glance down at my notes. Oppenheimer says, yes, Your Honor. Second voice off-screen. We're not judges, Doctor. Oppenheimer, no, of course. Members of the security board, the so-called derogatory information in your indictment of me cannot be fairly understood except in the context of my life and work. This answer is a summary of relevant aspects of my life in more or less chronological order. Senate aide voiceover. How long did he testify? Cut to. Interior Senate office day. Black and white sequence. Close on a prosperous 63-year-old man, Louis Strauss, as he takes a cup of coffee from a Senate aide. Supertitle, Fusion. Strauss, I forget, 3 days or so? The whole hearing took a month. Senate aide, an ordeal. Strauss, I've only read the transcripts, but who'd want to justify their whole life? Senate aide, you weren't there? Strauss, as a chairman, I wasn't allowed to be. Are they really going to ask about it? It was years ago. Senate aide, 4 years ago. Oppenheimer still divides America. The committee will want to know where you stood. Checks his watch. Ready? Interior corridor, Senate building, moments later, black and white. The Senate aide leads Strauss along the corridor. And the Senate aide, Senator Thurman asked me to say not to feel you're on trial. Strauss, I didn't till you said that. Senate aide, Admiral, really, Mr. Strauss? Admiral Strauss, this is a formality. Senate aide, President Eisenhower's asked you to be in his cabinet. The Senate has no choice but to confirm you. They arrive at the door. Strauss, and if they bring up Oppenheimer? When they bring up Oppenheimer, says the Senate aide, answer honestly, and no senator can deny that you did your duty. It'll be uncomfortable. Who'd want to justify their whole life? The door to the vast committee room opens. They enter, flashbulbs popping as press and public see Strauss. Rob, voiceover. Why did you leave the United States? Cut to. Interior room 2022. Atomic Energy Commission day. In color. The room is small, shabby. Surprised, I look up from my statement at the prosecutor, Roger Robb, then turn to the board members. Gray, Evans, Morgan. Oppenheimer, I wanted to learn the new physics. Gray, was there nowhere here? I thought Berkeley had the leading theoretical physics department. Oh, sure, says Oppenheimer. Once I built it, first I had to go to Europe. I went to Cambridge to work under Patrick Blackett. Rob, were you happier there than in America? Insert cut. A young me, 21, lies in bed staring up, crying. Particles with the vastness of the stars move like fireflies. Oppenheimer, no, I was homesick, emotionally immature, troubled by visions of a hidden universe. Interior laboratory, Cambridge, day. The young me, frazzled demeanor, struggles with equipment. Oppenheimer, in a voiceover, useless in the lab. I drop a beaker. It shatters. Patrick Blackett looks over, frowning. He picks up an apple and takes a large bite. Blackett threw the apple. Christ, Oppenheimer, have you had any sleep? Start again. Young Oppenheimer, I need to go to the lecture. Why? Oh, it's Niels Bohr. Blackett checks his watch, starts packing up. Damn, completely forgot. Let's go. Oh, not you, Oppenheimer. Finish coating those plates. I clean up as Blackett and the other students leave. One leaves an apple for Blackett, green, with stem and a tiny leaf. I clean up. I pause at a bottle. Potassium cyanide. Clumsy hands shaking. I draw cyanide into a syringe. I inject the apple. Exterior quadrangle, Cambridge, evening. I hurry across the quad, a lonely figure. Bohr, voiceover. Quantum physics isn't a step forward. Lecture hall, Cambridge, continuous. I sneak into the back of the auditorium, standing spellbound as Niels Bohr, a charismatic Dane, lectures. Bohr. It's a new way to understand reality. Einstein's opened a door. Now we're peering through, seeing a world inside our world, a world of energy and paradox that not everyone can accept. I raise my hand to ask a question. Cut to. Oh my goodness. I actually read to page 5. There's 2 things that really stand out to me in this. Please let me know in the comments if this stands out to you too. 1, if you've seen the film, I love this when what's on the page is on the screen. What I'm reading in this script, I saw on that screen. And I love that I love it. Continuity, page to screen. Love it. The other thing I like is I didn't know prior to reading the script. I devoured this. It's how Christopher Nolan wrote this based on that book, American Prometheus. He's writing the script here from Oppenheimer's point of view. I am working on some script projects now, and I felt like, how can I change? There's one in particular. How can I change it to write from the first person of that main character? Whoa, learning. This got long. I gotta go. This got long. I will be traveling back when this goes up on YouTube at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's 6 Pacific and 9 Eastern. I hope you'll take, the script is available free. Oh, what's that? I'll find the website and put it in the comments because there's some good places to read scripts online for free. You can download a PDF if you want. That's what I did. And my favorite thing is that whenever you read, especially if you're a writer, when you're reading these scripts and then you watch the film and you see what was on the page, did it make it on? Why'd they make that choice? It's just a powerful learning tool, tweaking tool. I would like to tweak some of my scripts and maybe write more. Why? Christopher Nolan, why did you choose to write Oppenheimer from Oppenheimer's point of view? I think it makes it more personal. What do you think? Okay, this is getting long. Thank you so much for your great grace today, as I want to honor my commitment to do 3-page Thursday, although today we read 5. And that's why I stopped right here. We're going into the Senate committee hearing room again. And, you know, this was a true thing. Wow. I could chat on and on. I hope you enjoy Oppenheimer. I'll put a link where you can download the script so you can read it for yourself. And I think next week, if I don't hear from anybody who says, oh, Colonel Jack O'Neill, you hear him crying, he wants cookies. If I don't hear from one of you to read your script, I think we're going to do Good Will Hunting. Whoa, good script. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today for 3-page Thursday. As always, please comment and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and set the notifications so you know every Thursday in your time zone when we're going to go live to read a script together. If you want your script read, comment or send a DM, let me know, get me a copy of it, and we'll pick 3 pages and do a scene. And if you want to join me, please do. I'd love to have the company reading and just really bringing these characters and words to life. I'm Sherwin. This is 3-page Thursday. I'll see you in the next one.